game between the visiting USC Beaufort Sand Sharks and your Flagler College Saints. Here are today's starting lineups. First for the Sand Sharks. Leading off is the center fielder, number 1, Luke Doty. Batting second is the second baseman, number 0, John Davis. Batting third is the shortstop, number 3, Noah Campbell. Batting fourth is the right fielder, number 2, Joe Turner. Batting fifth is the left fielder, number 9, Cooper McDaniel. Batting sixth is the designated hitter, number 23, Sebastian Biggs. Batting seventh is the catcher, number 24, Terry D. Batting eighth is the first baseman, number 26, Anthony Stoziri. And batting ninth is the third baseman, number 5, Jake Tanner. And on the mound for the Sand Sharks is number 36, Ian Barnes. The head coach of the Sand Sharks is Ted Flagler. He is assisted by Brian Lewis and Chris Brody. And now here is the starting lineup for your Flagler College Saints. Leading off is the shortstop, number 2, Taylor Schultz. Batting second is the third baseman, number 9, Mason Gray. Batting third is the right fielder, number 1, Caden Kresak. Batting fourth is the designated hitter, number 36, Eli Maddox. Batting fifth is the second baseman, number 3, Carson Page. Batting sixth is the catcher, number 7, Trip Davis. Batting seventh is the first baseman, number 25, George Gilson. Batting eighth is the left fielder, number 23, Jaden Ross. And batting ninth is the center fielder, number 14, Bryce Fitzgerald. And on the mound today for your Saints is number 20, Daniel Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for those who are able.
Good Saturday afternoon. This is Bill Topping. I'm at Drysdale Field, and we've got baseball. Your Flagler Saints are playing USC Beaufort. This is the third game of this set. Beaufort comes in with an 8-33 record, 4-19 in the Peach Belt, and the Saints are 28-15 and 12-11 in the Peach Belt. I'll give you the starting lineup, batting order for the Sand Sharks. Leading off is the center fielder, Luke Dottie. Batting second is John Davis, the second baseman. Batting third, the shortstop, Noah Campbell. In the cleanup spot, the right fielder, Joe Turner. Batting fifth is the left fielder, Cooper McDaniel. The DH, Sebastian Biggs, batting sixth. Batting seventh is the catcher, Terry Dean. Batting eighth is the first baseman, Anthony Storizzi. Put the wrong syllable in there, and I apologize. Batting ninth is the third baseman, Jake Tanner. On the mound today for the Sand Sharks, Ian Barnes. Give you his numbers when he takes the mound at the bottom of the inning. For your Saints, I can set them defensively without a problem, so that's what we'll do. George Gilson's playing first. Carson Page plays second. The shortstop is Taylor Schultz, and the third baseman, Mason Gray. Behind the plate is Trip Davis. In the outfield from left to right, Jaden Ross, Bryce Fitzgerald, Caden Kresak. On the mound today for your Saints, Daniel Fisher. Daniel has a 3-2 record, a 3.76 ERA. Very good season for the young man. This is his 12th appearance of the season. He's pitched 64 2/3 innings, allowing 27 earned runs while striking out 62. Average against of 248. What time's game time, John? 1:02. That's really that might be the closest one yet. John Jordan to my right. You won't be able to hear him talk, but I can when he corrects me. 2 balls and no strikes on the batter. Dottie is batting .267 this season. That pitch is outside, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. That pitch a called strike on the inside part of the plate. If you're watching this, we have 2 cameras. It's not an optical illusion. We actually have 2 cameras. That pitch is fouled. I think John took a collection. He walked through the stands for a couple times and saved up enough money to get another camera. It did take a while. I will tell you, it wasn't quick. It took some time. Full count. And the payoff. Walked him. Lead-off walk. In the major leagues, they score about 56% of the time, which is a pretty high average. Real nice crowd here for Senior Day. Fisher will work from the stretch with the runner. Gilson holding him on over there. And a throw over. Pitch is low, 1 ball and no strikes. Davis is batting .323. Noah Campbell on deck. And the 1-0 pitch. Grounded toward third, foul. One ball and one strike. Another throw over to first. Runner breaks for second, swing and a miss, but the runner has stolen the base. That puts Dottie on second. And a 1-2 count on the batter, Davis. Daniel Fisher checking the pitch count on his arm. Lefty set, checks the runner. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So one away now as Noah Campbell steps in. Shortstop batting .305. First pitch, low, ball one. Once again, Fisher checks the pitch and checks the runner, and we got a pitch clock violation. So it's 2 balls and no strikes. Pitch has popped up. Doty at second is 9 for 10 and stolen base. Well, now he's 10 for 11. That pitch has popped up and out of play. Count is even at 2. That pitch is low. Davis keeps it in front of him. Full count. The pitch. Popped up. Out of play right side. We'll get a new baseball and try it again. Got a piece of that and fouled it off. Count remains full. Once again, the payoff pitch, fly ball. Left center field. Ross tracks it. Makes the catch. Gets behind the ball. Good throw. Good play. That's the way you're supposed to field a fly ball. 2 outs. And that will bring up Joe Turner. Joe's wearing number 2 today. He wore number 11 on Wednesday or Thursday, and that confused us to no end. Because they didn't tell us, actually. Ground ball toward short. Schultz fields, sets, throws. Nice play at first by Gilson to dig that out. Side is retired. 1 runner stranded and no run score in the top of the first. Take this opportunity to run down the batting order for your Saints. Taylor Schultz, the shortstop, leads off. Batting second is the third baseman, Mason Gray. Batting third, the right fielder, Caden Kresak. In the cleanup spot, the DH, Eli Maddox. Batting fifth is the second baseman, Carson Page. Batting sixth, the catcher, Trip Davis. Batting seventh is the first baseman, George Gilson. Batting eighth is the left fielder, Jaden Ross. Batting ninth, the center fielder, Bryce Fitzgerald. As I mentioned earlier, the starting pitcher for the Sand Sharks is Ian Barnes. He has a 1-5 record and a 10.64 ERA. This is his 14th appearance of the season. Taylor Schultz steps in to face him. This is his 6th start of the season. 34 2/3 pitched. He's allowed 41 earned runs. Struck out 31, walked 24. Average against is a ground ball to short. Throw to first, and there's one away. Anyway, back to Mr. Barnes. Average against is 304. So 1 out, and the first pitch to Mason Gray is ball 1. Swings at the second pitch and pops it up foul. So the count goes even at 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Caden Kresak on deck. Fly ball right side out of play. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. And the payoff. That ball's pulled foul, left side. That ball is one hopper to the second baseman. Davis fields, flips to the first. Then there's two down. That brings up Caden Kresak.
Right fielder number 1, Caden Kresak.
Caden, one of 4 seniors starting today. Swings to the first pitch, pops it up. Looks like it's going to go out of play. And it does. Oh, that didn't sound good. That did not sound good at all. Base hit into the left center field area. Dottie gets the ball back in quickly, but a 2-out base runner for the Saints here in the bottom of the first. That brings up Eli Maddox. Eli is batting .397. First pitch is inside for ball 1. Storzeri holding the runner at first. Throw over. Nice easy throw. Kresak has 15 stolen bases this season. Another throw over. One-0 pitch, and as Kresak breaks for second, throw down, it's close. He got him. So the side is retired. No run score. After one complete inning, we are scoreless at Drysdale Field. This is Flagler College Baseball.
Let's recognize a few of our current sponsors. Academy Bus, we know the way. Anchor Faith, a community of people passionate about Jesus. E.D. Davis Construction, builders, developers, and contractors. The Bailey Group, no matter where you want to go, we'll help you get there. And BNS Signs, quality signage and service. When it comes to signs, we do it all.
Top of the second inning. Cooper McDaniel at the plate. First pitch, fly ball right field. Krisak goes to his left, toward the line, makes the catch, one away. Got to bring up the DH, Sebastian Biggs. He's batting 143. McDaniel, who flew out to right, brought a 348 batting average. Terry Dean on deck. And the first pitch, D. Reich. The 0-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, 0-2. Hope I don't run out of Kleenex. Allergy attack, folks. This is it's not a subtropical paradise, but it's awfully close. It is definitely a pollen city. It has been the last couple of months. 1-2 is the count, and the pitch. Fouled it off right side. Once again, ball and 2 strikes. Fisher from the windup. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout of the day for Daniel. That'll bring up Terry Dean, the catcher. Dean batting 188. Fisher delivers, first pitch out toward left field. Ross has a line on it, and he makes the catch. A 3-up and 3-down inning for Daniel Fisher. Top of the second is in the books, and we're still scoreless here at Drysdale Field.
Leading off for the Saints is the designated hitter number 36, Eli Maddox.
Bottom of the second inning, Eli Maddox, who was at bat when Krisak was thrown out trying to steal second, will step in. 397 average. Takes the first pitch, low, ball 1. Carson Page on deck. 1-0 pitch. 3-hopper to the third baseman, excuse me. And it's 1 out. That brings up Carson Page, 281 batting average for Carson. Trip Davis on deck. That pitch is fouled off. First pitch caught up top of the net. Had 11 seniors recognized today, as it is senior day. 4 of them in the lineup. Gray, Presack, Ross, and Fitzgerald. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Takes the pitch. Low. Count even at 2. 2-2 pitch. Chop that one. It's foul. That ball is popped straight up in the air. Probably going to get out with the wind blowing the way it is, and it does. When the game started, the wind was blowing 20 to 22 miles an hour, according to the National Weather Service at the airport. Coming straight in from center field. 2-2 pitch, low and away. Full count. Had a lot of those so far in this game. Payoff. Fly ball. Shallow center, left center. Left fielder calls for it and makes the catch. McDaniel had to go a long way to get to that, but he made a catch. That brings up the catcher, Trip Davis. Trip batting .328 this season. First pitch, called strike. George Gilson on deck. And the 0-1 pitch. That was low. 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch is low and away, and it's 2-1. A bit of a one-hopper there to the catcher, and it's 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 pitch is up and in. Walked him. George Gilson. Steps in with a runner at first and 2 outs. Storzieri is holding the runner at first. And the first pitch to George is popped up. The wind is going to play a game with that. It's going all over the place, but a nice spinning catch by Storzieri. It's a nice play over there at first base. That retires the side with a runner stranded, but no run score after 2 complete innings. This is Saints baseball.
This time, let's recognize a few more of our corporate sponsors. Ameris Bank, savings for the expected or unexpected. Birchall & Company, find your home today. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. Carrabba's, so close you can taste it. South State Bank, welcome to Banking Forward. And Chick-fil-A, eat more chicken. Leading off for the Sand Sharks is the first baseman, number 26, Anthony Storzeri.
Anthony Storzeri will step in with Jake Tanner on deck. Anthony batting .400. That pitch is low, ball one. Two balls and no strikes now. Fisher from the windup. Called strike. Two balls and two strikes now. Full count again. And a 3-2 pitch. Ground ball toward right. Had a little spin to it. Gilson Fields steps on third. Nope. First. Unassisted. One away. You'd think after 20-some years I'd know where first base was. Jake Tanner now at the plate. Jake batting .234. As a team, the Sand Sharks batting .267. That pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-1 pitch. Okay, we're going to make that a 3-1 pitch now. Box seat umpires didn't agree with that call. Fisher sets the windup. The 3-1 is called. Strike two, another full count. And the payoff, fly ball, right field. Krisak going back, sets up, has the beat on it, and makes the catch. 2 away. So back to the top of the other order. Luke Dottie, the center fielder, walked his first time up, stole second. First pitch is fouled off. One and one now. That pitch has popped up. It's going to be out of play right side. Luke's a junior from Spring Bay, Illinois. Transferred to USC Beaufort from Illinois Central. That pitch is low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A lot of Osprey activity today. Like they're still trying to build a nest there in the right field light stand. And the 2-2 pitch. Once again, a full count. And the payoff. Another fly ball right side. See if it's going to be playable. And it is. And a nice catch by Krisak. Probably another 15 or 20 feet into foul territory ran that down. That retires the side. 2.5 in the books. Still scoreless. Jaden Ross will lead things off for the Saints. Bottom of the third, we are still scoreless. Foul ball right side, out of play. No 1 pitch. Did he swing? No, he did not swing.
Go, Jack. Get on base.
Barnes with the 1-1 pitch. It's low and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ian Barnes, starter for the Sand Sharks, on the mound.
Get a strike. Go way ahead.
Now it's 3-1.
Get on base.
3-1 pitch is one hopper right back to the pitcher. Tried to one-hand it, barehanded, excuse me. But that's an infield base hit. It's not up to you, it's up to him. I didn't hear it and I saw no sign. I know better than to jump on that before John tells me.
Now that is the center fielder number 14, Grace Fitzgerald.
See this wall right here, this thing here, it stops all the communication, so we gotta really speak up. That's got to be a good, at least 3/8 quarter plywood. Runner at first for Bryce Fitzgerald. Bryce batting 154. Lays down a bunt. Oh, it's a pretty bunt. Yes, it is. It is a sac bunt. Runner advances. Fitzgerald is out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Taylor Schultz.
That brings up Taylor Schultz, right back to the top of the order. First pitch swinging, 1 hopper to the shortstop. Long throw, but accurate, and there's 2 away. Strong arm by Campbell out there.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Mason Gray.
That'll bring up Mason Gray. Mason, one of the seniors starting today. He's from Lake City, Florida. Caden Kresak on deck. Count 1-0. Pitch is low and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball, center field. Dottie moves to his right, makes the catch. And that does retire the side. Runner stranded, but still no score after 3 complete innings. Saints have a couple of hits. Sand Sharks have no hits. This is Flagler College Baseball. 2, 3, and 4 in the order due to bat this half inning. Here, top of the fourth. John Davis will lead it off. He struck out in the first. First pitch, chopped it foul. Year one is a base hit. It's going to drop into center field. Fitzgerald gets to it quickly and gets it back in. But a leadoff single for the Sand Sharks here in the top of the fourth inning. First pitch, G. Reich. A 1 count on Campbell. And the 1-1 pitch is a line drive right at the second baseman. Page fields for 6-3. So the double play erases the base runner. So Joe Turner steps in with no runners on and 2 outs. Big cut by Turner, and it's 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Turner is 0 for 1. Pitch low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 count. And a ground ball towards short. Schultz fields, throws to first. Got him. Fisher faces the minimum again this half inning. After 3.5, though, we are still scoreless.
For the Saints is the right fielder, number 1, Hayden Kresak.
Kresak, Maddox, and Page due to bat this half inning for the Saints. Bottom of the fourth. We're scoreless here at Drysdale Field. Caden singled in the first inning, but he was thrown out trying to steal second. Caden, a senior from Gainesville, Florida. Lake Sumter State College up there. One ball and one strike to count. And the pitch is high, 2-1. Ian Barnes on the mound, started for the Sand Sharks. That is a fly ball toward left. It may stay in play. It does. No. No, it's called foul by the umpire on the line there. It's awfully close. McDaniel, pretty good running effort there, and kind of got rolled up as he crossed the foul line. There's a nice looking divot there right where he tried to slide to make the catch.
That's a fair ball.
And again, some of the box seat umpires don't agree with the call. And Coach Williams is discussing that with the umpire.
Ask for help.
Well, you know the last time you saw an umpire change his mind? No, I'm talking about a baseball umpire. I have never seen a baseball. Really, a softball umpire change his mind? Did he take a moment and decide he was wrong? Well, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just immediately turning around and saying, "Oh yeah, okay, I was wrong on that one. I was wrong." So yeah, keep running. No, I've never seen that, John. I have seen the huddle like this, but I'm not. I'm not sure what they would be discussing because nobody had a better view than the guy down the line there.
That's really bad, guys. That's really bad.
And we have a really good, or actually a really terrible viewpoint from here on that line. But it was a close play. You can tell by the divot that the left fielder made in the dirt there, or in the grass there. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. Full count. Another fly ball left side foul, though. Once again, this ball is two-hopper right back to the pitcher. Barnes fields, flips to Dorziri, and there's one away. That'll bring up Eli Maddox.
36, Eli Maddox.
Eli is the DH today. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Pitch is outside. Two balls and a strike now. Count goes to 3-1. Full count. Walked him. And that will bring up the second baseman, Carson Page. One of two freshmen starting today for the Saints. George Gilson also gets the start at first base. Ball gets away, but Maddox was not leaning that way, so he stays at first. A fly ball to left center. Dottie on the run, makes the catch. There's one away. So 2 outs now. That brings up Trip Davis. Davis walked his last time up. Throw over to first. Eli at first does have 3 stolen bases, apparently. Pitch a called strike. Count even at 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, no score. That is a base hit into left field. Maddox will round second, but hold there. So another 2-out base hit. This time runners at first and second. That'll bring up George Gilson.
Now batting the first baseman, number 25, George Gilson.
George is 0 for 1. And the first pitch to Gilson is swung on a miss. Strike 1. Jaden Ross on deck. One pitch, low and away. Pitch fouled off to the right side. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs and 2 on. As Vin Scully used to say, deuces are wild. And if you don't know who Vin Scully was, I'm sorry. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Hard hit ball. Goes into left field for a base hit. They're waving the runner home. And he changed his mind, and the throw was airmailed, but the pitcher backed it up nicely. Not sure Eli got a good jump off the hit, off the contact. So he stops at third, so the bases are loaded with 2 outs. And that brings up Jaden Ross. Jaden singled his first time up. That was in the 3rd inning. Max at 3rd, Davis at 2nd, and Gilson at 1st. Dean goes out to talk to Barnes for a moment. Home plate umpire Mark Morgan goes out to talk to him. Russell Nelson is the first base umpire, and the third base umpire, Lewis Hancock. First pitch, foul ball. Straight back over the net. The 0-1 pitch, low. The 1-1 pitch, popped it up. That's going to be out of play. Ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, called strike 3. So the bases left loaded, no run score, 4 innings complete, and we are still scoreless at Drysdale Field. This is Flagler College Baseball. Top of inning number 5, Cooper McDaniel steps in. Cooper is 0 for 1. Swings at the first pitch, hits a fly ball toward right center, and Fitzgerald can't get to it. In fact, he hit his glove, and Kresak couldn't get to it either, and it's a triple. So a leadoff triple for the Sand Sharks here in the top of the 5th inning. That was the second hit for the Sand Sharks today off of Daniel Fisher, the starter for the Saints. That pitch is fouled straight back. Sebastian Biggs at the plate. The DH struck out his first time up in the second. So an 0-2 count. Sebastian steps back in. Fisher checks. And from the windup. Pitch is low. Ball and 2 strikes. And a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third strikeout of the day for Daniel Fisher. And that'll bring up Terry Dean. Dean is 0 for 1 today. Anthony Storzeri on deck. First pitch, called strike by the first base umpire. Unable to hold up. That was not a check swing, it was a swing. There's no such thing as a check swing in the rule book. That pitch low and away. Runner at third. 1-1 count. And that ball's chopped foul. 1-2. McDaniel will lead off triple for the Sand Sharks here in the top of the 5th. Check swing. Did he check swing? Did he really swing? No, he did not swing. I should just have the first base umpire call all the pitches. He's doing a great job. I think he's doing really well. 2-2 count. That's a swing and a miss. That is strikeout number 4 for Daniel Fisher. Davis did a nice job on that. As the ball got away momentarily, he jumped up and tagged the batter. Saves the throw down to first, which could have led to the runner at third, bolting for home. First pitch, strike 1. To Storzeri. Jake Tanner on deck. Pitch gets away and the runner scores from third. So that's the first run of the game here in the top of the 5th. I mentioned earlier there was 4 seniors starting today. I forgot to mention that Daniel Fisher is also a senior. 2 away. 1-1 count on the batter, Anthony Storzeri. And this one's chopped toward third, foul ball. This is a sunburn day, and a lot of folks out there are going to end up with a really nice sunburn. I don't think we got the official attendance, but pretty good crowd. Would expect that on senior day. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fisher looks in, the windup and the pitch. A one-hopper to short. Schultz fields, throws to first. Then another nice play by Gilson to dig that out. So the side is retired, but the 1-run scores as McDaniel tripled and then scored on a pass ball or a wild pitch. I didn't get the count. It was a wild pitch. So it's 1-0 Sand Sharks after 4.5. Bryce Fitzgerald, number 9 in the order. Sack bunt his first time up. That was in the 3rd inning. Bryce, one of the 5 seniors starting today for the Saints. Pitch is low. Two balls and a strike now. That is a fly ball toward right, very shallow. In fact, it's not going to get into right field. It's in foul territory just before it gets there. And Storzeri makes a nice play on it. 1 away.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Taylor Schultz.
That brings up Taylor Schultz, top of the order for the Saints. The junior shortstop is 0 for 2 today. First pitch, strike 1. Foul ball, strike 2. Now a ball and 2 strikes. There's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch, another foul ball left side this time. Again, Barnes on the mound, starter for the Sand Sharks, working inning number 5 here. That pitch is outside. That pitch is popped up. That might stay in the infield. Looks like it's going to. Shortstop Campbell calls for it and makes the catch right behind second base. 2 away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Mason Gray.
That'll bring up Mason Gray, who was 0 for 2 today. That ball into left field. A 1 hop. It's a base hit. Drops in front of the left fielder, McDaniel. Another 2-out base runner for the Saints. They loaded the bases last inning with 2 outs.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Caden Krisak.
That'll bring up Caden Krisak. Caden singled in the first and grounded out in the 4th. Eli Maddox on deck. Storzeri holding the runner at first. Gray with a fairly short lead and a nice throw, quick throw over there. Nice dive back in to get under the tag. Pitch is outside. First pitch, ball 1. Mason, a fairly short lead for him. He breaks for second. Throw down. Nice throw and a tag just as he got there. That was a heck of a throw by Dean from his knees. He got Gray, who got a decent jump. But a close play at second, and the side is retired. 5 innings complete. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Sand Sharks. For your Saints, no runs on 5 hits and no errors. This is Flagler College Baseball.
baseman, number 5, Jake Tanner.
Top of the 6th, Jake Tanner at the plate. He is 0 for 2 today. First pitch, ball 1. Daniel Fisher, starter for the Saints, on the mound. That pitch is fouled off. One pitch is a one hopper. One pitch is a fly ball to right field. Krisak turned him around. The wind playing a little tricks. It's been blowing pretty strong. Hadn't slowed down any. Haven't checked it lately, but it was 20 to 22 miles an hour at the beginning of the game. Flag still standing straight out. One away. Pitch is chopped foul. First pitch. Luke Dottie at the plate. Center fielder walked his first time up, but he's 0 for 1. Fisher delivers, and the ball is pulled foul left side. Oh, 2. Outside 1 and 2. One-two pitch is pulled foul. Top of the 6th, 1-0 Sand Sharks. 1 out. And a 1-2 count on the batter. And the pitch. Inside. John Davis on deck. And that pitch is popped up foul. It's going to go out of play right side. Two count. Pitch outside, full count. And the payoff. Struck him out. Strikeout number 5 for Daniel Fisher. That brings up John Davis, the second baseman. He is 1 for 2. He did strike out in the first. He singled in the 4th inning, but he was put out in the front end of a double play. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it off. Pitch outside, ball and strike and 2 outs. And the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Pitch low and away, 3-1. It wasn't away, it was inside. Walked him. That'll bring up the shortstop, Noah Campbell. Campbell takes the first pitch for called strike 1. Runner breaks for second. That got him picked off, and he is out. So the side is retired. No run score in the top of the 5th inning. Excuse me, 6th inning. But after 5.5, Sand Sharks lead this one 1-0. Caden Kresak at the plate. That Pitch is fouled off. Caden was at the plate when Gray was out stealing. Heck of a throw by the catcher. Dean got Gray. Just it's close play, but man, that was a really good throw. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fly ball toward left. McDaniel had to take 1 step, and he caught it.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 36, Eli Maddox.
Eli Maddox will bat next. First pitch, strike 1. Eli walked this last time up. He's 0 for 1, excuse me. Pitch has popped up. Two balls, 2 strikes. And that ball is going to straightaway center, but the wind's going to knock it down as Dottie takes a beat on it, gets it, and there's 2 away. Carson Page will step in. He is 0 for 2 today. Trip Davis on deck. First pitch called strike 1. Again, the box seat umpires don't agree with that call. Popped up. Foul ball, right side. That ball is pulled foul, third base side. Go 2 pitches outside. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Another pop-up. It's going to be in very shallow center field. Dottie calls for it, moves to his left, and makes the catch. A 3-up and 3-down inning for Ian Barnes. And after 6 complete innings, it's still 1-0 Sand Sharks. This is Flagler College Baseball.
the shortstop, number 3, Noah Campbell.
Noah Campbell will start things off in the 7th inning for the Sand Sharks. First pitch, strike 1. Pitch is low and the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Campbell is 0 for 2. Hit into a double play his last time up in the 4th inning. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Joe Turner on deck. Pitch inside. There's a 2, 3, 4 hopper to Schultz, who it hits his glove and he does not hold on to it. That'll be an E6. Error on the shortstop. Joe Turner is the plate. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. Go-to pitch is low and in. That's pitch number 96 for Daniel Fisher. Popped up. Foul. Top of inning 7, we are still working with starting pitchers. I don't see any action in the Sand Shark bullpen. Somebody's down there, I just don't see him throwing. Same with the Saints. Well, no, the Saints do have somebody up and throwing now, just as I said that. 2-2 pitch, popped up, foul. Pulled foul. Two-two pitch. One hopper to Schultz. A 6, 4, and 3 double play. Second double play for the Saints defense today. That brings up Cooper McDaniel. Cooper tripled and scored the only run of the game in the 5th inning. He is 1 for 2. Another ground ball to Schultz. He fields, throws the first. Got him. Again, Fisher faces the minimum thanks to the double play, and no run score here in the top of the 7th inning. Flagler coming to bat, trailing by 1. It is the middle of the 7th. You may get up and stretch. Well, thanks to William Howard Taft, we should be stretched out. Now, he was getting up to leave and decided not to leave because when he stood up, everybody else stood up. So he sat back down, and it's been a tradition ever since. Trip Davis at the plate. First pitch, ball 1. And there's a ground ball to short. Throw to first. 1 away. Got to bring up George Gilson. George singled his last time up. He is 1 for 2. Jaden Ross on deck. George takes ball 1. And strike 1. There's a chop foul, third base side. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1-0 ball game. Sand Sharks scored in the 5th. There is a line drive to the third baseman who took 2 steps to his left and caught it. That'll bring up Jaden Ross. Jaden singled in the 3rd. He is 1 for 2. That ball's popped up right side out of play. Oh, 1 pitch. That pitch is low, and it's 1-1. Bryce Fitzgerald on deck. This one's popped up. Staying in the infield. Campbell, the quarterback. No, he's a shortstop. It's a different sport altogether, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So that's the end of the 7th inning, and we're still tied at 1. It's still 1-0. That's what it is. This is Flagler College baseball. Daniel Fisher going to start his 8th inning of work. 1 unearned run and 2 hits so far. I wouldn't pull him out either, although he has thrown a few pitches. Fisher, first pitch swinging, is Jeremy Brown, pinch hitter. That pitch is a called strike, so it's 0-2. Brown is pinch hitting for Sebastian Biggs. Terry Dean on deck. That pitch is high. 3 pitches and a strikeout. So Brown, who pinch hit for Biggs, who struck out twice, struck out. Got to bring up Terry Dean. He struck out his last time up. That was in the 5th. He is 0 for 2. That is strikeout number 6 for Daniel Fisher. First pitch to Dean. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is low, and it's 2-0. That pitch is a strike. Called strike one. Count 3-1. Walked him. That is pitch number 111 for Daniel Fisher. Anthony Storziri will bat next. Anthony is 0 for 2. That is a pop-up into very shallow right field, and Page chases it down. 2 away. Jeff Pelkey taking a slow walk to the mound, and he is going to replace the pitcher. So right-hander coming out of the bullpen will get you the number. But Daniel Fisher had a very good day today, giving up just the 1 unearned run and 2 hits to go along with 6 strikeouts. And here comes the call to the bullpen. Who do we think that is? Okay. So it's Jake Hill. He's tall enough. We really can't get the number right now. That's the reason we're hesitating. Yeah? So as you might imagine, Daniel Fisher getting a terrific round of applause here for the job he's done today. He leaves the game with 1 runner on, and as I said, 1 unearned run.
Your attention please. Now pitching for the Saints is number 29, Jake Hill.
Jake Hill comes on in relief. Jake, a junior from Cumming, Georgia. Went to Forsyth Central High School there. Jake has a 3.0 ERA and a 2-1 record. This is appearance number 14 for Jake. He does have 1 save. He's pitched 9 innings. Allowed just 3 earned runs, striking out 6, walking 5. Average against of 182. That's a very good number. Pitching hadn't been the problem. There has not been a lot of offense for the Saints, although they did have the bases loaded. Haven't been able to cash any runs in. And that's because Ian Barnes has done a very good job for the Sand Sharks. We'll see if he comes back out to pitch. That'll bring up the number 9 hitter, Jake Tanner. Jake is 0 for 2 today. Like I said earlier, Fisher gave up just 2 hits. First pitch from Hill outside. That pitch is fouled off. That pitch is high, so it's 2 balls and a strike. That pitch is high, and it's 3-1. Three-one pitch is called, strike 2. Tanner thought he had a walk. But the home plate umpire, Mark Morgan, said he did not, or does not. No, I think it did not. Got a low-flying Osprey out there in right center field. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Hill comes on and does the job. Side is retired. And no run score here in the top of the 8th inning. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Saints trail it 1-0. This is gonna have a pinch hitter. Justin Haskins will bat. Junior from Swanee, Georgia.
Your attention, please. Pitching for the Saints, number 34, Justin Haskins.
Justin batting .294. First pitch, strike 1. Haskins batting for Bryce Fitzgerald. One ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch is fouled off. Ian Barnes on the mound for the Sand Sharks. This is inning number 9 for him. Excuse me, number 8 for him. That ball's hit right back to him. He's going to get it into center field for a base hit. So Haskins comes through with a leadoff single. Back to the top of the order for the Saints. Taylor Schultz will step in with a runner on first. And no outs. Taylor is due. He's 0 for 3. Foul ball. And it's 1-1. Easy throw over to first. There is action in the Sand Shark bullpen. That pitch was fouled off as Schultz turned around to bunt. Took a high fastball up and in. That is a hard hit ball for left field. But McDaniel runs it down. And there's one away.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Mason Gray.
That brings up Mason Gray. Mason singled his last time up. He is 1 for 3. Runner breaks for second. Throw down. It's wide. And the second baseman, Davis, can't hold on to it. So a stolen base. So Will Taylor, who came on as a pinch runner, steals second. Haskins pinch hit for Fitzgerald. Taylor went in to run for Haskins. Going to have a quick discussion on the mound here. And I mean quick. I don't think I've ever seen it. Is that the pitching coach ran out to the mound? Good for him. Usually it's a really, really slow walk, especially at this point in the game. Oh, we just got flyby by Osprey in center, ran it right across the infield there. It is. One ball, one strike, and one out. And a ball hit into right field. Turner runs that down. And there's 2 away. Caden Kresak due to bat here. And that's going to be it for Ian Barnes. Gave up 6 hits, but no runs. How many pitches? Yeah. Number 57 will come in, and that is on my program here, Andrew Shanks. Andrew is a junior, Redding, California. Went to Shasta College. The pitch count on Ian Barnes, 117 pitches thrown today. And the new pitcher is Andrew Shanks. Shanks will come in to face Caden Kresak. With a runner at second base. Shanks getting a lot of warm-up pitches here from somebody who just came out of the bullpen. You got to be plenty loose. But he'll face Caden Kresak.
Now batting the right fielder, number 1, Caden Kresak.
Caden singled in the first. He is 1 for 3. Will Taylor at second base. Went in as a pinch runner and stole second. First pitch to Caden is low, ball 1. One 0 pitch inside, 2-0. Two 0 pitch is low and away, low and inside. 3-0. That pitch is a called strike. 3-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it. Count goes full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Saints trail by 1. And a base hit into left field. They're waving the runner, Taylor, home. There's going to be a play at the plate. And he hadn't been tagged yet. He is now. He's out.
Pitching for the Saints is number 24, Ethan Bobo.
New pitcher for the Saints, Ethan Bobo. Ethan has a 3.21 ERA and a 3-1 record. This is appearance number 18 for Ethan. 42 innings pitched, 15 earned runs, 51 strikeouts, and 6 walks. It's a very good ratio. 236 average against for Ethan Bobo, the new pitcher for the Saints. The third pitcher of the day.
Leading off for the Sand Sharks is the center fielder, number 1, Luke Cadoti.
1, 2, and 3 in the order for the Sand Sharks. Luke Doty at the plate. Swing to the first pitch, fouls it off right side. That pitch called strike 2. That pitch ball. Doty did not swing at that, according to the umpire. And the 1-2 pitch. Right back to Bobo, hits him on the foot. And he's safe at first. So that's a base hit, and Ethan's still on the ground. That was a pretty good shot to the foot there. I don't know what part of it, whether the shoe took the hit or whether it was, he's wandering around like he's a little stiff, I can imagine. So he's staying in the game. Going to see if he can throw a pitch here without any real discomfort. A couple of pitches, he's fine. That'll bring up John Davis. Strikeout, single, and a walk. First inning, fourth inning, and sixth inning. We're in the top of the ninth. It's 1-0 Sand Sharks. Showing bunt, pulls it back. Bunt toward first. Bobo Fields off the mound, and there's one away, but that's a sac bunt. That'll bring up Noah Campbell. Noah reached on an error in the seventh. He is 0 for 3. So an intentional walk to Campbell. Obviously, the Saints looking for the double play here to get out of this inning. Joe Turner at the plate. He get into a double play his last time up. Bobo now worked from the stretch. One ball and one strike. And again, the home plate umpire, excuse me, no, not the home plate umpire. The box seat umpires don't agree with the home plate umpire. The 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Pitch is fouled straight back, 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Full count. That pitch is hit into right field, and it's foul. The payoff pitch. Strike 3. So Turner strikes out with runners at first and second for the second out. And that'll bring up McDaniel unless we get a pitch hitter. Nope. Cooper McDaniel steps in. McDaniel tripled and scored the only run of the game, and that was in the 5th inning. He is 1 for 3. First pitch is ball 1. That pitch is fouled off, and it's 1-1. Pitch gets away, and both runners advance. So the wild pitch puts 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs for the Sand Sharks. That pitch is chopped foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs and 2 on for the Sand Sharks. That pitch is fouled off. Struck him out. So 2 runners are stranded. No run score here in the top of the 9th. Saints got the last opportunity coming up here in the bottom of the 9th. The trail 1-0. This is Flagler College Baseball. Oh, good luck. I'd say Lubers. Lubers, yeah, me too. New pitcher, PJ Lubers. We don't have a pronunciation guide. We hope got that right. PJ is a junior from Evergreen, Colorado. So Eli Maddox comes in, or steps in, excuse me. Takes the first pitch high. Ball 2. There's a pop-up on the infield. Storzeri makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Carson Page.
Saints are hoping for another walk-off this afternoon. That's a fly ball toward right, and a nice running catch by Davis, the second baseman, in shallow right field. 2 away.
Now batting the catcher, number 7, Trip Davis.
That brings up Trip Davis. He did single in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 3. Still a strong wind coming in off the ocean. Flag still standing straight out. First pitch, ball 1. One-0 pitch is a called strike. Two balls and a strike. Edward Waters College comes to Drysdale on Tuesday, and a 5 o'clock start for that one. A called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Saints down to their last strike. That pitch is fouled off. Full count. Payoff pitch. Ground ball toward first. Storzeri fields it, and that's the ball game, folks. Sand Sharks take this one 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Sand Sharks. For your Saints, no runs on 7 hits and 1 error. As I said, next game is Tuesday night. Edward Waters will come to town. Game time is 5 p.m. Be sure and tune us in. Thanks for doing that today. We appreciate your support. One more home game for the Flagler Saints this season. This is Bill Topping for Flagler Saints Baseball. Good night.